Hello everybody, this is Nemesis here. I'm back for another tutorial on the ampz mod. So this is the fission reactor we built last time. It's up and working. It's put up a lot of power. And I used these other battery boxes, these gradually go smaller, because the mod pack has transformers that you can step up or step down the current, but they're glitched out in my pack. So therefore I had to find a way around that, and I used the battery boxes. So we're gonna need the fusion reactor, some electromagnets, some electromagnetic glass. We're also gonna get a hazmat suit this time, and turbines. Put this on, and let's see, what else are we gonna grab? We're gonna need wires, obviously. A wrench. So we're gonna put wires up 1, 2, and we're gonna put the fusion reactor on top. We're gonna surround this by electromagnets. Well, we're gonna use the electromagnetic glass. I'm going to show you a bigger one this time. You don't have to make them this big, but I seen a video on YouTube. I'm not sure what channel it was, but I seen a big version and I felt the need to build a big one for you guys. So, yeah, if you want, you can build it smaller. Most of them are smaller, but this one's big and pretty beastie. So anyway, 3 out from the middle section. We're going to build a big platform here. It's going to be a 9 square platform of electromagnets. Then we're going to surround that outside with your building materials. I'm going to use the glass, but for now we're just going to do 9 by 9 square. So that's 3 out on each side. Yeah, it really kind of sucks that my game's glitched out with those transformers. I have to do this video twice. The first time I did it, I blew it up because I didn't use a transformer, and I put, I don't know, a very high voltage to it. It couldn't handle it. 120 volts is all this thing can handle, so you're definitely going to want to downgrade if you're using those big batteries like I did. So, yeah. Also, this thing needs power to start up. It's not like the fission reactor. You can't just throw fuel in it and it'll just rock. You have to have some power going already. So that's a good thing about me building the fission reactor first, and it's up and working, and it's going to provide the power to jumpstart this. Now, it doesn't take a lot. You could use a solar panel. You could use a battery, a small battery that you could put in and charge in the battery pack of something or whatnot, and just stick it in there instead of using a wire from a battery box. You're going to need a pretty big battery. I recommend, if you're in creative, using the infinite battery if you're going to do that. But if you're in creative, you've probably already built another power source. But anyway, so now we're going to surround this in the glass, or like I said, any building material. And we're going to put a row of electromagnetics on top. Sorry, magnets, not magnetics. But we're creating a gigantic electromagnet on the top and bottom. Basically, that's what we're going to end up with. And we turn this thing on, it's pretty cool. It's going to fire plasma in between these layers of electromagnets. And it's pretty awesome. Now, you don't want any holes letting it out. If the plasma gets out, it does burn whatever it touches. It's very dangerous to you, but whatever you've built will also catch on fire and burn down. The magnets don't burn, and the glass does not burn, so that's okay. And we'll put some glass in the middle here, because we're going to surround the middle. And we're going to keep extending the glass on top. And we're going to come up another layer, all the way around the edge. So ultimately, the platform itself is an 11 by 11 square. The electromagnets should be 9 by 9. And we're just going to add walls around the outside here. We're going to be putting water on top of these electromagnets that I'm standing on. And as the plasma forms in the layer between, the magnets will heat up a lot and boil the water we're going to put on top of them. And just like in the fission reactor, when the water boils, we're going to utilize those reactor turbines. I guess you don't really need to do too high here, but I'm going to do it just for the hell of it. Like I said before, I like my things to be nice and neat, so I'll probably end up closing it off a lot better later on. But for the video, I'm just going to do the basics this time. And remember, like I said, you don't have to make one this big. You could just do it with one ring of electromagnets instead of 3 rings around the middle. And I guess I could do another tutorial showing you how to build a quick small one if you guys want, but I figured you guys already have done that. But for you that haven't, I could put one up. It'd take a lot less time than this one, that's for sure. So as you see now, we're going to get some water and we're going to fill this thing up. Now don't put it up here because this is where the turbine's going. So we're going to actually put it down 1, and we're just going to fill the bottom layer all the way around the edge. I'm going to hit the corners first, I guess. Why not? The water's pushing me everywhere. Just put it where it puts me, and then we'll go around the edge, the outer edge, and then we're going to do the inner edge also. We want to create a gigantic still body of water. You don't want it evaporating, so if one square does get hot and evaporates, it's quickly filled in by the one next to it. So now that we have infinite water all the way around, now we put the turbines on top of that. And I'm going to be doing the big turbines like I did on the fission reactor, except instead of just one, I'm going to be putting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the end. I'm going to do 4 now, and then let it heat up, and then I'll put the other 4 on. See, when I did it before, I guess it was glitched out. I had 8, and only 4 of them worked, so initially that's why I do 4 first. But then I realized I might as well try and make another one and see if it's working or if it's glitched out, because I noticed the pack was glitchy in the first place. So I tried it and actually worked. I guess the steam got hot enough. But as you see, you get the idea. We're just going to put them all over the water. You do 4 on each end, and you right click them with a wrench in the middle and you get the big ones. That's how you do that. I'm going to link these up with the wires. Now you don't have to cover the middle hole at where the fusion reactor is. If you cover it up, you won't be able to feed it its fuel rods, deuterium or deuterium, and it requires a lot of them. It eats them up pretty quickly. And in another video, I'll be showing you guys how to automate this using the Buildcraft mod, using the pipes and everything to feed it fuel and create a fuel factory basically to feed these power plants, so that you don't have to keep putting on your hazmat suit and handling the hazardous materials. We'll make it all automated, nice and handy. All you'd have to do would be sit back and collect your power. It's pretty awesome. But that's for another video, guys. So, alright. Everything's in place. We're just going to wire out to another battery box to collect the energy from the turbines. Okay. And we're going to get another battery box. Now I'm probably going to use a big one. Well, actually, I'm going to take all of them because I'm going to use it just like I did from the fission to this. I'm going to use them to step down the current. If I want to use this big 100 capacity battery, it outputs at too high of an output, like I said before, so anything I would connect to it would probably blow up. So I'm going to step it down using the various battery packs, going from large to small. It actually works. So I guess I figured a way around the whole glitchy transformer problem. Anyway, now I guess we could get our fuel. We'll go to the atomic science tab, and we're gonna get some fuel. As you see, I grabbed a stack, and this thing will eat this stack of fuel fast. But it's on, it's firing, it's pretty cool. You see the purple plasma shooting around and setting fire to the empty places. Like I said before, you don't want that stuff getting out. It's pretty brutal. So, now we're back. The machine has powered up. It does take a while to heat up, but it's heated up. It's spinning the turbines, and this is where I decide to add 4 more turbines. Just might as well. So I'm looking around, and we'll put one right here first. As you see, it started spinning instantly. Some of them don't spin, I don't know. Others do. But once you make it into the big one, it's not a big deal. It'll spin. And we're gonna hook it up with a wire. Not a battery, a wire. And do another reactor over here. And we're just gonna fill in every space that is not filled in already with a turbine and cover all the water that we can. Any water that's placed over the electromagnet will heat up. If it's not over the electromagnet, it will not. So you can't run just one electromagnet and a bunch of other building materials to make this area big, fill it in with water, and expect it to boil all the water. It most likely will not. I could be wrong, who knows. If you guys get it to work like that, comment, let me know. That'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't mind being wrong, I just don't want to misinform you guys. So there we go. It is kicking. So now, with the storage that it's built up, I'm just going to make it self-sufficient energy-wise. And the energy it's gathering, I'm going to just feed back into it. As you see, it gathered a lot of energy. It's pretty sweet. So, yeah. Next video, I'll probably show you guys how to automate these devices. These awesome devices for gathering energy. So, hopefully I'll see you guys next time. If you like my videos, please subscribe, like, tell your friends. Thank you. Have a nice day.